Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Hello, Foodie Booties. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna revisit my girl Foodie Booty, Chantal Marie, Chantal Show, The Daily Chantal. Big, beautiful me. It's Foodie Booty, Foodie Booty, Foodie Booty. Girl, we're gonna react to some Chantal. Now, if y'all haven't been keeping up with our girl, she has been, since the quarantine happened, well, I think at the beginning of the quarantine, she said, oh, like, none of this matters, blah, 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 blah. And today, these days, she's saying it matters, but it doesn't matter for me because I can still go out. I can go through the drive-thru. She had a whole live stream, y'all. A whole live stream where she went to 2 different McDonald's and she peed in some bushes. On top of that, like, if you go look at her channel right now, y'all, it is like just consistent. Every single video is a mukbang. Well, nope, she sells some teamy, which like I don't even know where to start with that, but she has some videos of a video about teamy, a video about some wigs, and the rest is just like mukbang, mukbang, mukbang. And most of them are within the past week. She has like 14 mukbangs within the past week, y'all. It is just so absurd. And one of them has a fart warning on it. Like, y'all know I'm not watching that. And listen, her views are looking better than they have been. Like, I would say she's getting like maybe 10,000 more views on each of her videos than she was getting there for a while. So maybe the mukbang thing is working out for her. It's consistent. Girl, I don't know. But we are going to watch her most recent one that she posted today. As of right now, when I'm filming, it was posted about 5 hours ago. It, like, literally none of her titles or anything creative anymore. It's literally always just like what she is eating. But the thumbnail says, this is hard, whatever that means. Judy already over it. I'm just gonna move her blanket down here so if she wants to keep hanging out and not sitting up there, then she can still hang out in the room. Because otherwise she's gonna be like, let me out, Dad, which I can let her out. It's really no big deal, but she's just moving around. Judy, what are you doing? Don't you want to watch Chantal? That's a no. That's a negative. She surely does it. So anyways, that's enough of me chatting. Actually, one more thing, and then we're going to get into the video. So if you are an OG Zachary Michael stan, y'all know that I used to shop at an Aldi because it was nearby me at my old apartment. And I used to get, and it was inspired partly because once upon a time Chantal was doing water fasts, right? And I used to always get the strawberry sparkling water. And I have been getting my groceries delivered through Instacart just because I feel like that's like the safest option. I can do it, and I've been doing it. I've gone to the grocery store like once, and when I can, I'm gonna get groceries delivered. Sometimes it's hard because like the options are limited. Either way, I got some. Instacart goes to the Aldi, and they said, you can have some sparkling water again. I don't know why I just said that word that way, but we're going to have this while we watch our show tonight because, girl, it's been a long time. All right, let's get into it.
Hello, Foodie Booties.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
With all this hair.
Oh, come on, meatball stew. Oh, does that feel really loud? That's so loud. Ooh, okay. All right, meatball stew.
Hey guys, hey.
I will say, at least she's cooking in her own home because literally all these other mukbangs she's posted on her channel in the past week have been fast food meals, takeout, delivery. And it's not to say that you can't occasionally get that. Get an Uber Eats, get a Postmates. Lord knows there was one weekend I was feeling rough and I said, you're going to treat yourself to a local business and you are going to get takeout, right? That's one thing. But she literally has gone so many times. It's like you're supposed to be minimizing your time outside, right? Oh, and I'm glad to see she also has a V8 here and her coldest water bottle. Bless.
How are you? How are you? Welcome to another video. Do I have clown mouth lipstick on?
Do
so
you?
Today is Monday, and I did promise a video today. It is not a mystery Monday.
Oh, that's
I really
too bad.
To do one, but I just don't have it in me right now.
That's too bad. I really love those. I'm heartbroken, Chantal. Also, why do I keep forgetting to put these girls on the higher speed? She's talking so slowly.
All settled after the move, and my life is adjusting to a new normal. I'll be able to get back on track with that. And yeah, I really want to give my food a chance to cool off. As you can see, it's really hot.
Girl, when are you moving?
I'm on here with a big smile today and be my bubbly self, but it might be a bit hard.
Tell me more.
You're here to watch me.
I am.
You're probably here to watch me so that we can take our minds off of what's going on in the world right now, even for like 20 minutes. So,
that's all I'd love to do.
If you're trying to do that by coming here and watching this video, I'm going to also try to forget about my problems for a while.
I mean, alternatively, there are a lot of other things I could be doing. For instance, I have decided to get back into The Real Housewives of Atlanta, so we're going to try to binge watch that during the quarantine. But, you know, I tried again, and Judy said, no, Dad, I won't watch Chantal. You can't make me. You can't. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into The Real Housewives of Atlanta, so we'll see what we can do with that.
And just enjoy my dinner that I made. And so let's get to it. First, we have Coldie in the house, the coldest water bottle.
We're so lucky.
Check the link in the description below if you want to win a chance to have your own Goldie. Very good, high quality water bottle.
I better go enter that. I'm gonna enter that once this video is done.
Oh, so I have a little can of low sodium V8. I like those. I'm gonna give it a good shake.
Why does it have to be low sodium? Why? Listen, Dr. Now said I also caught up on my 600-pound life. Like, I've watched so much TV lately. And he said in Megan, was her name Megan? In Megan's episode, he said, the sodium is not the problem, y'all. You gotta watch your calorie intake.
I like Campbell's V8. Yeah, it's I get the low sodium ones. Cut corners where I can.
It don't matter. Dr. Now said, he said, no sodium's not great for you, but that's not your problem here, girl.
My friends, this is my homemade chicken meatball stew. It's a tomato base. I'm sorry.
I don't hate it.
I lost some of the footage of filming it, but basically just sauteed onions, chicken meatballs. I just put spices and make them into a meatball. You can use any spice of your choice. Tomato paste, 1 small can, about 4 cups of water, and some seasonings, a bit of soy sauce.
I don't hate it as a concept. That does look like a shit ton of rice, though. I will say that. That feels like a lot of rice.
So yeah, and they're a bit spicy because I used some of that Buldak Samyang chicken sauce. I really like it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is, and it's over some fluffy jasmine rice.
Okay.
So, and if it wasn't spicy enough, I'm gonna add some sriracha.
Girl, you got enough sauce on there.
Oh, sriracha. I have napkins today, so I'm all prepared. So let's get to. All right, so let's
Okay, bracing myself. Wait, we gotta mentally prepare ourselves for when she shushes us. So, breathe in, breathe out. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. We can do it. Hit me.
Just finished cooking with piping hot.
Beauty mate.
Oh, and it has chicken broth. It eliminates that really tomatoey taste. Shh, I say shh. That is good. That is rich. That's so good. Let it simmer.
The look of like foodgasm on her face, where she's like, and then she's like, shh, shh, I said shh. I love it. I used to hate it. Now it's like, is this a redeeming quality? Is this redeeming?
I fry the meatballs. I make them into balls. No egg, none of that crap, spices. Roll it. Use 1 package of ground chicken with some peanut oil, enough, so that they don't stick. Fried them. Added the onions, fried it. Those meatballs are nice and seasoned. This is a really stick to the ribs kind of meal.
Stick?
You know?
It's a stick to the who? I think that's something people say, but I don't really know what it means. So somebody enlighten me down below. What is sticking to... Well, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it, because I feel like I should know what that means, and I feel kind of silly. I feel real silly. Stick to the ribs. An expression meaning to eat a food which gives one a full, satiated feeling for a lasting time. Girl, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Mm-hmm. Why do you feel good? Mm-mm. I'm so rude. I'll let it cool off. I don't want you to burn your mouths. So...
Did she just say she feels rude for not giving us a beauty bite?
Goldie. This water bottle, I use it like religiously every day. I carry it everywhere with me by this.
Wow.
I fill it with some ice. I fill it up. Drink about 3 of these a day, which is a lot of water.
I'm just so proud of you for drinking water, Chantal. Cheers to you, my water sister.
But the ice lasts like 2 days. Beauty sip.
Beauty sip.
Pinky out. All right, open wide. Beauty light.
Okay, that was weird. Why did I open my mouth?
I can't find my utensils.
You're who?
I've already packed them, like the wooden ones I had.
Girl, why do you have to use such a big
I
spoon?
was gifted a good set.
Y'all don't have any other spoons available?
Unless BB brought them to work, I don't know. Anyway, so this is so good, guys. Forgive the clown mouth. My lipstick goes everywhere. So now I'm scared.
About what?
I know a lot of you are gonna roll your eyes and say, "Oh, we told you, we told you."
I bet we did.
I'm not gonna be eating out for as long as this whole coronavirus is staring at me.
Girl, no. You don't get to now say we're not. What's the sudden change, sis? What's the sudden change? You just spent like 2 weeks mukbang after mukbang, takeout after takeout, and people have been telling you. Here's your problem, girl. You just want to sit here and act like you can do no wrong and you know everything. So that's why when people give you legitimate feedback, you get so worked up. And this is for your own good. I mean, it's for everybody else's good too, but particularly also your own good. You had like a pulmonary embolism in your lung. You had a blood clot in your lung. You just recently had a hysterectomy and you struggled to recover from that. What makes you think that you are immune to this? You're not. You're immunocompromised, if anything.
On the news today, there was an article that at McDonald's, I sometimes frequent, not lately, but...
What do you... What do you mean not lately? You just went to 2 different McDonald's in a live stream just this past week, if not 2 weeks ago. What do you mean recently? Girl, listen, y'all say a prayer for Chantal. Y'all, you know I don't pray, but if y'all do, you better say a prayer for her.
One of the employees was tested positive for coronavirus, and the last shift was like April 4th.
Well, girl, I have a feeling you've been there since April 4th, sis. I'll have to go check the dates. I'll edit that in later, but I have a feeling and you've been there since April 4th.
I'm glad I haven't been there in a while, but...
Even if you had been there a week before April 4th, again, I don't know the date off the top of my head. We'll have to go into the editing files later and figure that out. But even if you had been there a week before April 4th, and that person had been working, that could have been enough. That they could have had it then. Girl, you don't understand how these things spread, do you? You really don't. And you're not listening to beautiful President Trudeau. You're not listening to anybody. Are you kidding me right now?
poor employee too. You know, like it's just.
Well,
Who
absolutely.
knows how many people were infected while that person was asymptomatic and.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, that's what you don't seem to get, Chantal, is people who have to work at their fast food jobs to feed people like you, who without a care in the world are just going in and out. The tea is you could be asymptomatic and you could have, in interacting with that employee, pass it on to them. So you are putting these folks at risk when you go in and out. I know I said this is about your well-being because it is about your well-being, but it's not just about your well-being. You also have to be considerate and concerned about the people that you are interacting with every single time you make a trip out. You have gone to multiple places when you're supposed to be limiting the number of places you're going, sis. And you are out here fighting with people in your comments about this and acting like you were doing all the good things in the world and you were doing just fine and you didn't have to, like, people were encouraged to go out and, girl, a mess.
People have been being found positive at pharmacies too, at grocery stores, a couple here.
Well, yeah, that's why you have to limit the amount of time you go out, because obviously these are things that everybody needs. Everybody has to go to the pharmacy if they have a prescription. At some point, you have to go out and get groceries if you don't have a delivery option available. But what folks are saying is, keep that to a minimum. Get in, get out. You've been joyriding around town on the daily, girl. You are not limiting your time out. You are not limiting your interactions with people. And by doing that, you're putting those people at risk.
I go to the pharmacy less frequently than I was eating out. So eliminating the eat out, fast food, stuff like that, is just eliminating one other risk factor, which is good, right?
Well, duh.
So that's what I'm gonna do, and really only go to the grocery stores infrequently as possible. I need to do like a big.
That's all we've been saying.
Order, like stock up order for the new place, and then,
What was that look for?
Windows are open. Ideally, I would like to go pick up my groceries, shop online, but there's never any time slots open. It's always booked solid, you know?
Yeah, I mean, what I had to do is like do it days in advance. I got a grocery order today and I probably booked it like last Tuesday or Wednesday, to be quite honest with you. So it's going to take a little bit of planning, Chantal, which I feel like is probably not your strong suit, but you are going to have to be proactive. You can't do these like impulse runs to the store whenever you feel like you need to eat something or you need something. You have to be proactive and say like, I'm going to need XYZ things. Yeah, I don't understand how you're like just now coming to terms with all of this. Like, most of the world at this point has been doing this for a while. Most of North America, I guess, to be inclusive of me and you and our countries we reside in, has been doing this for at least a month now. Where have you been, girl?
I'm going to be making things at home.
You said you were going to do that anyways.
An air fryer on the way. It's actually like a sponsor. It's like not a sponsorship, but I have to review an air fryer. So they're sending me one to try out. Which
of course.
I can make my fries in there. Whatever I need to crisp up, I can make it for food. And if I want a burger, I'll make it at home. Stuff like that, you know? That's a good thing.
You said once upon a time, you said, I'm gonna start doing mukbangs, but they're just gonna be mukbangs of homemade food. So why didn't you do that 3 months ago? 3 months ago. I meant 3 weeks, but shit, 3 months ago would have been nice too.
I think once I'm in my new place, I'll feel a lot better. But these past few days of packing and being here, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard.
Well, girl, I don't know what to tell you about that.
It's gonna be hard for a while. It's like a whole new chapter of my life, and it just couldn't happen at a worse time too, you know?
Well, true, but you've already been gallivanting out and about anyways. A move to a new apartment should not be that big of a deal at this point. Actually, a move to a brand new apartment probably puts you at better odds than like the multiple trips to get fast food and the multiple trips to get groceries and things like that, right? Because you're not going to go interact with strangers in this new apartment. It's just going to be you and Pete's, right? So you're not going to come into contact with people who might be positive for it. So really, this should be good for you. Like it should be better. And you're not going to have to live with BB anymore, which I feel like is probably the most awkward thing about your current situation.
I made a big batch of this so that there's a lot left over for BB. Yes, I still cook for him. Not just for him, but for me too. I think I do like 100% of the cooking around here.
What?
I try to have something cooked every day, like a sauce or some raw pot of rice.
Why are you saying you do all this cooking for him, but then yet you still go out to eat twice a day? At most. Or at least twice a day is what I should say. Because, like, twice a day for a week now, you've been putting out mukbangs of fast food and takeout. So you're telling me you make that for him and you don't eat any for yourself? I have a lot of questions.
And even if I would eat out, there'd still be something home cooked for him. Once in a while, he'll eat out too, like we'll order from like an African place, but he does not like restaurant food. He prefers home cooked. Where he's from, there's not really many restaurants you cook and eat there with the family.
Well,
and the lifestyle here is so different.
First of all, most places cook and eat with their family. Like you're the one living this life of going out to eat all the time. At most, like when life was status quo, I ate out like once or twice a week max. That like max. Okay, so this idea that like BB comes from this strange place where folks cook for themselves and don't eat out. Like, BB's not weird here, sis. BB's not the odd one out.
For me personally, if I came from a country that was always hot to a place that was always like freezing most of the year, to a place that was from a place that was about community. You're never alone, you're always with family, huge family friends, to a place where it's very individualistic. Most people eat by themselves, like I'm doing right now. Or like you're doing, maybe?
Girl, most people don't eat by themselves. Like, I do because I live alone. But you better believe if Noel and I live together, we're gonna eat at least dinner together. Are you kidding? And when I go spend time with Noel and I eat together. What do you mean? What do you mean most people eat alone here? What world are you living in, Chantal? I don't understand. Why are you trying to make BB sound like he's some weirdo? This is not... No. No.
Very alienating. Even in busy cities, people are just occupied with themselves and very cold a lot of the time.
That's not true. That is not true. I live in a huge city. Chicago is a very large city. And you know what? I still have community. I still have people I spend time with. I mean, if I've realized anything, it's that I do have that community and that I'm very sad to be away from them right now. I'm so confused. Why are you painting this picture that people in a big city don't have their own community? Girl, you don't have community maybe, but I live in a huge city and I have just the community I need, girl, okay?
Seems like to pursue dreams that, like better opportunities by coming here, but even he will say life is a different kind of hard here, you know?
Well, girl, you are comparing some apples to oranges. You are not an immigrant. You don't understand the immigrant experience. And I'm sure you don't understand what it's like to be from the country that BB is from. So I can't believe you're like, I don't understand why someone would immigrate here to Canada. Are you serious, girl? Like, immigrants make all kinds of sacrifices all the time. They don't typically choose to leave their family just willy-nilly for no reason. I thought I was going to be most upset by the stuff about her no longer eating out, the McDonald's, the COVID stuff. I thought once we got to that point in this video, I couldn't be more worked up about something. But y'all, why is she passing judgment on him for immigrating to Canada to pursue a better life? Am I misinterpreting this?
That's why my aunt moved to Jamaica. She left a really cushy government job. She's been at for like 25 years to live in a place where she feels more, sorry, this was very hot, connected to the earth, to the environment, to the people.
Girl, are you comparing your aunt moving, and it sounds like maybe retiring to Jamaica, to BB immigrating from where he is from, which, to be honest, I'm not really sure at this point. But if he gave up all those things that you said, I'm guessing outside of his family, life wasn't too great there. Are you I don't understand. You're comparing your aunt's experience to his after your aunt had lived this life and had a great job and decided to move, and you're saying that he came to Canada to make his life better? What are we doing here today, Chantal? What are we doing here? I don't understand. Make it make sense.
But she says it's a trade-off. There's a lot of things she misses about here. The abundance of just being able to buy whatever. Having more money. But she says it's mentally easier to live there for her. So, for her mental health.
Ma'am, I cannot.
Maybe someday I'll go live there with her. The thing is, I have Sam, and he's, cats live to what, knock on wood, about 20 years. And that's like a lifetime commitment. And I could never leave him. I could never, just for the sake of wanting to travel, just like give him away, because I feel so bad and I miss him.
BBJ, I'm not falling into your trap, BBJ. You're just so cute, you want to bite me.
Where did this cat come from?
BBJ!
I'm
exposing you.
Why is this cat here right now? This wasn't even the cat you were talking about. What?
BBJ.
So.
What was that editing?
Can't bring him there. But I don't know if I want to live there. I miss my mom. My grandma needs me right now,
Listen, you're not traveling anywhere right now. Why are we... Girl, even if we were allowed to travel, you really think you're gonna make a flight to Jamaica?
Could visit someday. So I'm gonna plan, because even though I'm moving, I still need to make videos. I gotta earn my keep. So I'm gonna plan some videos. Definitely gonna film moving day for you guys. Tomorrow I probably again won't have a video out. Tuesday. Just because I'm gonna be a lot busier than I anticipated. I'm just letting you know. I don't want to promise a video and then not be able to, I don't want to disappoint you guys waiting.
Girl, how exactly long does it take for you to make these videos though? Like, you're literally just sitting down and eating. Like, is this not a normal part of your day that you can't just flip the camera on if you're like so strapped for cash right now? I'm so amused that I guess, is tomorrow her moving day? I thought it was April 15th. I'm just very confused how she acts like this takes up so much time in her life. I don't understand what's taking up the time.
But Wednesday moving day I will. And I guess I'm gonna be cooking this whole time. Which I'm excited for, being forced to,
If you're cooking, then film it.
Skills.
Let's see it.
I cannot wait. So
lovely.
Anyway, I'm not really that hungry, and it might be because while I was cooking, I was watching I had a movie playing in the background.
What do you mean not very hungry? You had a mountain of rice there, and you've eaten the majority of it along with the meatballs.
Drag Me to Hell. Oh, it's a good movie, but God, it's gross. For those of you who know what I mean, the embalming fluid part. Yeah, anyway. Okay guys, so I guess that's it for now.
Great.
Really thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here.
Of course.
Like I posted a message in one of my videos, my last video I think. I just want to thank you guys because you've been following my life for 3 years.
I'm happy to be here with you.
A hell of a ride, hell of a shit show.
It surely has.
But it's about to go into another chapter. And it's very weird.
I'll be here for you, Chantal. I got your back.
But,
I'll keep watching.
Anyway, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Foodies, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you Wednesday.
Okay. Bye. Well, that was that. I mean, for the most part, it feels like I'm annoyed that she's lying about her experience at McDonald's because it's just inherently not true. And I'm glad she's coming to her senses and deciding to no longer get takeout. We'll see how long that lasts. And I don't understand why she's talking about BB in that way, I guess, unless I just misunderstood. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, and it's your first video on my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I go live or post a new video. And leave me some comments, hit like, follow me on all of my social media, and I will see you all next time. Bye!